All right, Capricorns, listen up. We really need to talk about 2026 because it is shaping up to be a fascinating, powerful, and kind of complex year for you. We're going to break down exactly what this duality means, so let's just dive right in. So, what's the big headline for your year? It's really this simple. You're looking at some seriously great gains, but they come with a few important warnings. The whole year is going to be a balancing act between incredible forward momentum and some crucial moments where you just have to be cautious. Okay, so first things first, let's start with the big picture, the main theme for you in 2026. On the professional front, things are looking fantastic. I mean, we are talking about excellent financial gains and some real solid career progress. But, and this is a really big but, all that success comes with a reminder to keep a close eye on your health. It can so easily take a back seat when you're gunning for your goals, so you've got to be careful. Now for the really exciting part. Career, wealth, and all the opportunities coming your way. Let's explore exactly where this amazing growth and prosperity is going to come from. This is where all your hard work truly starts to pay off. And listen, this is not about random luck. This is about you getting the reward you've earned. All that effort and dedication you've been pouring in, it's finally going to be seen and acknowledged by your superiors. And we're not just talking a simple pat on the back here. This recognition is set to lead directly to tangible advancement. You know, like that promotion you've been aiming for? So what's the cosmic engine behind this incredible tailwind? That would be Jupiter. You can think of Jupiter as your biggest cheerleader in 2026. As the planet of expansion and good fortune, it is absolutely your greatest ally, and it's the primary driver of all this positive momentum. Now, here's where it gets really interesting and specific. Before June 2nd, you might see some amazing job opportunities coming from abroad. But, and you'll want to circle this date on your calendar, after June 2nd, Jupiter moves into an even more powerful position, promising even bigger rewards across the board. If you're a business owner, get ready to attract new clients. And for those of you working on something a little more under the radar, well, your success will come from thinking outside the box and using some unconventional methods. Okay, we've covered all the amazing highs, so now we have to look at the other side of the coin. It's time to shift gears and talk about health and the precautions that are going to require your attention this year. And this illustrates the central tension of the year perfectly. On one side, you've got Jupiter pushing you forward with career progress and financial growth. But on the other, you have the planetary node Ketu, which introduces a real need for caution. Ketu can create unexpected events, so you'll want to manage your risks to avoid any potential setbacks or, yes, even accidents if you're not careful. Success is all about navigating between these two powerful forces. This brings us to a very practical and crucial piece of advice. Please drive carefully. Ketu's influence points to a heightened risk of accidents, and that energy is in play all the way until December 5th. Now, this isn't to scare you, it's just to empower you, to make you more mindful when you're on the road. So, with these two opposing forces pulling at you, how do you make the absolute most of 2026? Well, this next part covers the keys to success, the mindset and the strategies you'll need to maximize all the good stuff and navigate the challenges. This might be the single most important piece of advice for the entire year. In a time of such mixed signals, your inner voice, your gut feeling, that's going to be your most reliable compass. When you feel a nudge in a certain direction or a little warning bell goes off in your head, you have to listen to it. Your intuition is your superpower this year. Now, beyond intuition, success is going to demand your classic Capricorn traits. Saturn, your ruling planet, might create some delays, but you can counteract that with your natural discipline and consistency. And remember, those secret projects we mentioned? Well, Saturn's position also means it's super wise to keep those big plans under wraps until they're ready. A little discretion will help you avoid a lot of unnecessary obstacles. Okay, so to pull this all together, let's do a quick recap of the key planetary players that are shaping your 2026. Understanding these guys is really the key to mastering the year. Here it is, laid out simply. You've got Jupiter, your engine for growth and wealth. You have Ketu, the source of risk that calls for caution and mindfulness. And then you have Saturn, the taskmaster, who's there to remind you that your inherent patience and discipline are what turn big plans into reality. So mark your calendars for these two key dates. June 2nd is your green light. That's when Jupiter's positive energy gets a major boost. And December 5th is when you can finally exhale because Ketu's cautionary influence finally lifts. This is your strategic map for the year. At the end of the day, your success in 2026 really comes down to this. balancing your ambition with your awareness. Your drive will be rewarded, but it has to be paired with a conscious understanding of the potential risks. So go for it. Chase those incredible opportunities, but just keep your eyes open and your intuition sharp. So you have the map for 2026. It highlights the smooth highways, and it points out the roads that require a little more careful driving. The real question is, how will you choose to navigate the journey? The power is entirely in your hands.